Knight drives, kicks it in the corner. Three-pointer is up. Open three that time. Two teams hustling for it, but DB comes up with the basketball. Lim Dong-suk could not handle that rebound. It was out-hustled by Choi Sung-won. And Choi Sung-won managing to force Dong-suk to get the last piece on that one. Pass on the inside by Kim Bo-bae was telegraphed. The Sky Gunners back with it. Just about a minute ago here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, quick release. Too strong there. The Sky Gunners get another chance. Now it's 10 seconds. The lay-in, no, but there's a foul. Jo Yun-hoo will shoot some free throws as DB commit their first foul here in the first quarter. First team foul for DB. Sky Gunners are already over the foul limit. They've been over the foul limit for quite some time. First shot of two is not going to go for Jo Yun-hoo. Yun-hoo's second shot is off the glass and it's in. Lead back up to a dozen here for the Sky Gunners. Kevin Cambao has taken a seat. We'll get some quick rest before the start of the second quarter. In for the Sky Gunners is Song Jung as well. Oh, what a burst of speed that time. Could not finish. Allenson couldn't finish as well. Albano with the offensive rebound, and DB has 10 seconds to shoot. Albano off the glass, no. Second try for Albano. And that is going to be out of bounds. Albano had the last piece on that one. Didn't want the help from the opponent that time, but that was great hustle by Albano. Just could not save it in. Another turnover here for DB. 25-13, 22 seconds remaining. Kevin Cambao quickly back in for this last offensive possession for the Sky Gunners. KQ will milk the clock as much as he can. 5 seconds to shoot. The Sky Gunners put it up, and a foul is called, and free throws will be coming up here. That was an impressive challenge by Lee Jong-hyun to force the situation. He'll be rewarded with some free throws with 2.2 remaining here in the first quarter. Lee Jong-hyun makes the first of two. Second free throw for Lee Jong-hyun. 26-year-old guard averaging 17 points per game. He makes it. And it's a 14-point cushion. 2 seconds to shoot. DB tried to hoist it up there was Kim Bo-bae, but that is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's the Sky Gunners, similar to their first meeting with DB, lead it after the first quarter, 27-13. 14-point lead for the away team. Meanwhile, the home team still looking for their rhythm. Kyung-gi. And the lead has ballooned here. 17-point cushion. Well, don't quote me on this, but after that three-pointer by Hyung Kyung-gi, which was widely contested as well, I think he had a lot of fun on that one. 14, make that a 17-point lead for the Sky Gunners. And unable to chip it down is DB on that trip. Jalen Johnson inside. Johnson's shot is no good. Offensive rebound back inside to Johnson. And Johnson finishes nicely. All of a sudden, what was once a 10-point lead, nearly doubling that. It's a 19-point lead after some excellent hustle from the Sky Gunners. Throwing it inside to Johnson, and Johnson with a soft touch, finishing nicely.
책에서 먹다 보면 알게 돼. 이 자연과 내가 이렇게 잘 어울릴 줄 누가 알았겠어? 발견은 느닷없이 찾아오는 거야. 이곳은 우리를 위한 진짜 무대야. 여기서는 다 가능해. 이곳에서 나를 찾아가는 모든 순간이 특별한 거야. 국립병장 청소년 수련.
청소년과 가족이 함께할 수 있는 국립병장 청소년 수련을 많이 이용해 주시기 바라겠습니다. 자, 이번부터 아직 53초 많은 시간 남아 있어요. 김일콩 선수들이 힘을 낼 수 있도록 응원에 조금 더 힘을 내 주시기 바라겠습니다.
Back in the ball game, the DB Promi Basketball Club down big here against the visiting Song. And quickly after the timeout, gets a three-pointer to fall to cut the lead down to 16. This is something that the Sky Gunners have to be very weary of to avoid what happened in their first meeting. Shot on the inside is no good. The tip in by Johnson did not result in a bucket. Deep check for Alvano. Very, very quickly coming. Gambao gives it off. Johnson. Foul called on the side of DB. That's going to be Hyung-gyun gets called on that one. Great looking shot there by Alvano. No hesitation at all. We've seen it multiple times this season how Ethan Alvano can turn things around for his squad. There's a reason why he's a former MVP of this league. So when he gets that stroke going, it is going to be tough to stop. So just another thing to add to the grocery list here for the Sky Gunners. 6 seconds to shoot. Three-pointer again. They've been really looking for that shot from downtown. That time it's not going to go for Lee Jong-hyun. And Alvano picks it up ahead. Ball right back to him. Ellenson. Trouble in the lane, has to give it up. Ellenson outside, 5 seconds to shoot. Extra pass, Alvano, the fake, Alvano for three. No can do that time. And there's a foul called. A whistle is blown. Albino had that one straight, but looks like a foul is going to go on the Sky Gunners. DV will retain possession on that one. Oh, it's going to be free throws. So the Sky Gunners are already over the foul limit. This was something that they did as well in the first quarter, but it didn't resonate in a lot of free throw attempts by DB in that first quarter. So keep an eye on that to see just how much that's going to affect the way the Sky Gunners team is going to operate on the defensive end, how aggressive they can and will be to keep the points to a minimum against DV. Kevin Gambao looks like he's being troubled by something. Kept looking over to his hand before that sequence, that play happened. 10 seconds to shoot for the Sky Gunners. Ball out to Gambao. Gambao, floater, short is good. Lead back up to 17. Ellenson, the drive. Ellenson can't get the shot. Second try is good, and the Sky Gunners were looking for a lift on that call. So a 15-point cushion for them. Nice ball movement here by the Sky Gunners. Three-pointer is up. It can be that time. The Sky Gunners have been a little bit cooler from downtown here in the second quarter. Another miss by Lee Jong-hyun. Sky Gunners hit a couple of big threes early in the first quarter to give them this hefty lead. Has been unable to find it so far here in the second. Albino will take a seat. And the squad will have possession to get it to Ellenson. A drive inside, the shot. That is not going to go. Credit that to Choi Sung-won. So Choi Sung-won will head to the free throw line here for DV and try to trim this lead down a bit. First of two free throws by Choi Sung-won. It says Kang Sang-jae. Well, Ethan Albano sitting on the bench right now with 3 points as he watches his squad try to fight back here. They get a steal against the Sky Gunners. Ellenson all the way. Ellenson cuts it down to 13. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. If the Sky Gunners can keep it to within double digits, that is already a win on their book here. It's going to be tough with the momentum shifting just a little bit to DB's side. Another miss by the Sky Gunners, and Ellenson collects it. That's going to be a foul called on Galen Johnson. That was cookies for Jung Ho Young. And it was cookies even sweeter for Henry Ellenson on that drive. So Kang Sang-jae hit the deck. Took the foul from Jalen Johnson. Right there. Challenge is going to be made by the Sky Gunners. I think it might be another one of those quick reviews.
챌린지 결과 명확히 얼굴에 컨택이 있기 때문에 파울은 유지됩니다.
And it looks like it's going to be just that. Kang Sang-jae draws the foul on Johnson. Johnson will be reprimanded for that foul as Kang Sang-jae heads to the free throw line. Another opportunity for DB to trim down this lead as Kang Sang-jae makes the first of two. Puts the lead down to 12. 67% shooter at the line. 2 for 2 for Kang Sang-jae. And it's an 11-point cushion for the Sky Gunners. Gambao throws it inside. Sky Gunners, they won't settle for a three-pointer this time. Ball back into the hands here of Nathan Knight. Knight drives and flips it up. Knight is fouled. And Nathan Knight will be shooting some free throws here. Ellenson getting a little bit too close on Knight on that drive as Knight misses the first of two, and I bet you Henry Ellenson might have been thinking there, well, ball don't lie. Knight, 88% shooter. It was 1 for 2 on that trip as Ethan Albano checks back into the ballgame. Albano with 3 points thus far. 3 minutes remaining in the second. Ball. And the Sky Gunners will get forced into a timeout there as Kang Sang-jae drills it from downtown to cut the lead down to just 9. 24 points DB has put up here in the second quarter, only 18 for the Sky Gunners. And here were 3 of those 24 points that they put up. Extra pass to Kang Sang-jae, who squares up and drains it from downtown.
계속 봅니다. 업사이클링은 버려진 물건을 다시 디자인하는 건데요. 자, 오늘 수고된 펜플라스틱은 업사이클링 한다면 티셔츠를 만들 수 있을까요? OX! 정답하시는 분, 어려운이 O와 X 중에 선택! O와 X 중에 만들 수 있다 O, 만들 수 없다 X야. O, 정답 확인! 그렇죠.
So back in the ball game, DB have found their footing. Here in the second quarter, they were once down by 19. They're only down by 9 now. They've managed to take a big chunk out of the Sky Gunners lead, but the Sono team has done an excellent job as well of still finding some timely shots to stay up on top. Because with the way that both of these teams are playing here in the second quarter, it would have you feel like DB is within 1. And now the Sky Gunners will take a trip to the free throw line here. So it's going to be Jung Hae Ji at the free throw line. Shooting a pair of free throws here. He has 11 points, make that 12 as he banks the first one home. Still a double-digit lead for the Sky Gunners. I did mention that if they're able to keep a double-digit lead heading into the halftime break, that is already going to be a big win for them. Because this is a DB team that when they get on a run, it is hard to stop them, especially when this guy with the basketball starts to get things going. Flurry of runs and a lot of baskets being made by DB. They're still down by 11 against the away team. The visiting Sono Sky Gunners are up 48-37 after that first half, and they will head into the halftime break up against the home squad.
안녕하십니까. 원주지 프로그램에 입단하게 된 이유진입니다. 얼른 팀에 녹아들어 팀의 보탬이 되는 선수가 되도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
자, 시민의 이 모습을 담기 위해서 세 명이서 랜디게 약간 귀엽게 사진 촬영 한번 하고 끝내는 거겠습니다. 자, 앞에 보고 포토타임.
안녕하십니까. 원주 디비 프로그램에 입단하게 된 이유진입니다. 얼른 팀에 녹아들어 팀의 보탬이 되는 선수가 되도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
All back in action here in the third quarter. The DB Promi Basketball Club on their home court. Down by 11 against the Sonos Sky Gunners, but not for long as Henry Ellenson gets the and one bucket and one more point coming up at the free throw line. That momentum that DB carried from the first, or rather the second quarter, seems to be carrying just a little bit. Ellenson tonight 0 for 2 from the free throw line, though. Hit or missed 2 earlier in the first quarter. Not the same here in the third as his family watches on. 13 points for Ellenson. 40-48 is the score. An 8-point cushion for the Sky Gunners. Knight inside. Knight flips it up and in. And back up to 10 we go. Alvano kicks it inside. Pass telegraphed, but not stolen by the Sky Gunners. 8 seconds to shoot. Ellenson to Alvano. Alvano for 3. Bounces off, and that ball was last picked off by Knight. Check out the replay there. Oh, might have been wrong. That might have been from Kang Sang-jae. The officials are still discussing it. Coaches don't know who to challenge, but the Sky Gunners are already challenging. Challenge has been made by the Sky Gunners. They might just win this, because from the 3 POVs that we just saw, it did look like Kang Sang-jae had the last piece on it. Again, this could be another one of those quick reviews, but our officials are taking their time on it. Now that time it looked like it was off of Nathan Knight, that extra slow-mo replay. The question is, did anyone else hit it after Knight?
챌린지 결과 라스트 터치는 나이트 선수로 DB볼 선언하겠습니다.
The last touch is going to be on Nathan Knight. Challenge is unsuccessful. Sky Gunners will not get the possession. And DB with the basketball. Oh, that's a steal for the Sky Gunners. Oh, and they're on the floor. Alvano manages to come up with it, but it's quickly stolen. The steals are going back and forth here. Gambao quickly inside to the cutting Nathan Knight, but that is not going to be a basket for Knight. Instead, there's going to be a whistle. This was great defense being played on both sides. Stealing, counter-stealing, and then quickly. That was Kiambao getting it inside to Knight, and Ellenson with the hold. That's going to send Nathan Knight to the free throw line. Knight making the first of two. See some Sky Gunner fans in attendance here. And in a sea of army green, there are some in some sky blue jerseys. Just like our couple of fans here. And it is a 12-point cushion for the Sky Gunners. We've only played a minute and a half here in the third quarter. It already seems like so many things have happened here in the third. There's another whistle blown. That's gonna go against the Sky Gunners. Albino just getting tangled up that time with the two defenders.
챌린지 결과 정희재 선수가 먼저 손으로 컨택을 이뤘기 때문에 파울은 유지됩니다.
So the foul will stay on the Sky Gunners there. They'll use up their challenge, and Albino will get freed up here to try and bring down the basketball. 12-point lead for the Sky Gunners here in the third quarter. They're somehow surviving the momentum shift from DB. Bomb is good. Lee Young-woo getting the bucket that time. Sky Gunners looking to reset. Knight looking for the handoff. He has 5 seconds. Hellenson guarded him. Knight inside. Knight off the glass. No, but an offensive rebound by the Sky Gunners. Kiambao drives. Kicks it out. 3-pointers up. No can do that time. Ellenson gives it off to Albino. Albino off the screen from Ellenson. He now has Knight on him. 5 seconds to shoot. Ellenson inside. Ellenson has to put it up over Kiambao. Shot that time by Henry Ellenson. Lead cut down to just 7 for the Sky Gunners. And DB just continuing the quality possessions that have chipped down this lead to single digits. Back to the action, third quarter here at that, because DB has cut the lead down to 3, the closest they've been since the first quarter. Shot in the corner, three-pointer is not gonna go. Knight, offensive rebound, and rolls out. Another opportunity here for DB. Alvano to Kang Sang-jae. Sang-jae gives it up, Alvano calling for the screen. The handoff by Kim Bo-bae, Alvano for 3. No can do. But quickly up ahead, there's going to be a foul called. That's going to be on Lee Yong-woo. So the Sky Gunners still up by 3. They led by as many as 19. Ever since that point, DB has just been on a different edge here compared to the Sky Gunners. Another foul called on Lee Yong-woo. A little bit too aggressive on the defensive end rather. So that's gonna mean free throws here for Lee Jong-hyun. Lee Jong-hyun looking to keep this lead at bay for the Sky Gunners. Makes the first of 2 to go up by 4. Nervously watching are the fans from the Sky Gunners. 2 for 2 for Lee Jong-hyun. Has 12 points tonight and the lead is back up to 5. Minute 20 remaining here in the third. Alvano trying to shake his defender. Kim Bo-bae inside to Ellenson. Ellenson puts it up and a foul called. Ellenson wanted that matchup on the inside, was begging for that basketball while he had Lee Dong-suk guarded on him. He's now back at the free throw line to shoot some more. First of 2 is good for Ellenson. Now shooting 2 for 4. Make that 2 for 5 from the free throw line tonight for Ellenson. As the Sky Gunners have a minute remaining here in the third. Three-pointer is up, not gonna go. Offensive rebound to Tiambao. Night Gunners stay alive and stay with the lead. After 3 quarters of play, can they keep it in the fourth? We'll find out in a bit.
응원을 위해서 사용하신 플래시는 이제 꺼주시기 바랍니다. 네, 남은 시간은 4쿼터 10분. 디비프로의 공격으로 시작되겠습니다.
Leading the charge here for DB, Ethan Alvano and Kang Sang-jae, who have had a couple of steady possessions for the home team, but it's here in the fourth quarter where all the marbles will be played for. Alvano for three. Too strong that time. DB just has not found the shooting touch from downtown, despite the run. Is in. Credit that assist to Kiambao. Credit that three-pointer to Lim Dong-sup. 12 threes for the Sky Gunners here in this game. And the lead is back up to 9. Alvano has it. Alvano guarded by Kiambao. Three-pointer in the corner. That's going to be short. Mustafa couldn't handle the basketball. And Knight will come up with it. They have to get it across half court. Manages to do so, and Kiambao with the basketball. KQ for three. Too strong there. And Knight skying in there, and a foul is called on DB. Well, the Sky Gunners have done an excellent job at maintaining this lead, not being fazed by the runs by DB. Still a lot of time, though, if you're Wonju DB. Henry Ellenson is taking his time on the bench before checking back into the ball game. Nathan Knight, first of two free throws is good. Saw Jalen Johnson on the bench, waiting for his time to return onto the floor. Nathan Knight, another double-double for him. It's 21 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, flirting with a triple-double here. As the Sky Gunners go back up double digits, an 11-point lead for them. They've been steady and came out of the gates here in the fourth quarter firing. And they will take an 11-point lead into this timeout.
얘가 팝하는 거 신경 안 써도 되는데 빠지는 것만 신경 써도 된다고. 네. 그래서 야 아니야. 너 여기서 더블 들어 더블 들어. 우리 더블 들어. 한번 성공. 야 무조건 땡겨서 패스가 일로 가게 만들어 일로. 여기 두 명 다 이렇게 땡겨와야 돼. 인터셉. 성공하면 한 번 더. 자 공격은. 저스리 여기야 형이야 돼 형이 이거 안 되고 주의랑 상관없이 바로 해주고 여기 해주고 이거 너구나 스트레스 못하게 그냥 이렇게 앞으로 들어가게 해주고 야 바로 팔 거야 저구나 백스크린 돌파야 무조건 앞에 돌파야 백스크린 저스리
74-63 is the score here. It's an 11-point lead for the Sky Gunners. DB have been trying to work their way back into this game, and they had at a certain point. But the fourth quarter has been the best friend here of the Sky Gunners, as they